Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today we're going to talk about how you can make more time for your marketing. And this is the number one complaint I receive from attorneys, is that there's just not enough time to get the marketing done. And I'm going to show you a huge time management secret today. This could be one of the biggest time management secrets that if you can master this, you will almost double the amount of productive time that you have. It seems simple, but very few people really do it well. The time management secret that I'm going to show you today, which will give you more time for your marketing, is knowing when to say no. That's right, knowing when to say the word no to certain people who are out there looking to literally steal your time. So, I'm going to give you 5 instances, 5 opportunities to say no to free up a huge amount of time that you can use for your law firm marketing, okay? The first person you should always say no to is a vendor. If a vendor wants to meet with you in person, you should always say no to them. Ask them to send you an email just briefing you on what they're looking to provide you with, and if you have an interest, you can call and follow up. If you have an administrative person in your office, an administrative assistant, or even a paralegal, you can have that person review the email so you don't even have to look at the email. But at the end of the day, you should always say no to in-person meetings with vendors. Second person you should always say no to is someone who's looking for free advice. Now, I know a lot of you out there are going to be scratching your head on this one because you offer free consultations. Well, I'm not a huge fan of free consultations, but if you feel like you need to do it, the free consultation should be focused, and it should be an intake event, and it should be scheduled in your office. There should be a start time and an end time, and you should limit the amount of those that you do. But you should never ever give free advice away to people on the phone, to people who come by your office. Never ever give free advice away to people who are not within the funnel of engagement of your law firm. The third type of person you should say no to are social appointments during work hours. So you may have people who you meet on the weekend or at your tennis or golf club or at a charity event, and they may say to you, hey, let's get together for lunch and catch up. Don't do that during work hours. If you want to get together with someone just to catch up, do that on your free time, whether you take a day off during the week or on the weekends, but don't schedule social appointments during work hours. Big no-no. The fourth is any administrative task other than finance that someone can do for you. You should always say no to an administrative task that someone else could do for you other than a financial task. You know, writing checks, going to the bank, that sort of thing, you always have to do yourself. But any other administrative task, particularly typing or doing dictation or transcribing deposition notes, any of that stuff, all administrative tasks that somebody else can do for you that you can outsource, you should always say no to. The fifth is inbound phone calls and drop-bys. Always say no to inbound phone calls and people dropping by. I was in an attorney's office the other day for a meeting, and 6 different people either stopped in the office or called on the phone just to chit-chat. 6 people. This could have been like an hour and a half of either phone calls, conversations, or return calls, and that would have absolutely killed the attorney's productivity for that day. So, inbound phone calls should either go to a live person, your assistant or receptionist, or to a voicemail system, and then they should be returned when you're prepared to return them. We'll talk about that in another video. Or you should definitely have somebody make a list of the inbound phone calls for you, and then you can return the calls at a later date. Drop-bys, I absolutely hate them. People should never be able to just drop by your office and see you. Somebody drops by the office, a receptionist should be able to take their name and information and call them back to schedule a proper appointment. This is Dave Lorenzo. You can find more great tips like these at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.